This reading is for Aries for the week of February 18th until the 25th. I feel like this is going to be a very intense week for Aries, where they will have to work hard and perhaps saw wood and say nothing. It's a week for Aries of keeping their head down, especially when it comes to business. Observe, watch. Don't read reversals, guys. I don't need to. Aries, you are probably trying to use some charm. You're taking a charm offensive, even if under your skin and in reality you're very angry, very upset, very disappointed. It almost feels covert. You have a hidden agenda in the week of February 18th until the 25th. There seems to be an agenda, especially if you are exiting a job, exiting a career, or exiting a relationship. There's definitely an agenda with Aries in the week of February 18th until the 25th. I will retrieve this card in a second. This is the Moon card. Let me show that to you again. Aries, this is the Moon. I'm not sure if you can see that. Keeping secrets with an agenda. I'm going to show you the cards at the end so you can see what I mean. And again, using charm to get what you want, using erotic capital. No offense, man, guys, but using everything you have in terms of charm and seduction, even, to get what you want, to get your objectives met, to get what you desire. We have the Emperor, Aries. This is about being clever, intelligent on all levels. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Page and the Two of Cups. So Aries, if you've been in a situation where you have backed down to keep the peace, you've put your own desires aside, you put your own objectives for life aside, especially under Uranus energy. Things have been topsy-turvy for Aries, and this is coming to an end. Now the Aries will break free from restriction of any kind. This is the final point. This is the finale. This is the finale. This is a week of finales coming in or starting this week. The origin will be this week of Aries taking perhaps a final decision, a final move, a final action on something that had been going on for quite some time. A lot of preparation has gone into this. And if you're in this situation, it still is a time to prepare a bit more, to build up the foundation for whatever this is that you're trying to do or accomplish. Also for restrictions, if you've been restricted or controlled, perhaps you have a desire to just break free from this. And if you're wise, you've planned this, you've taken the preparation, versus lashing out, making rash decisions, being spontaneous and not strategic in how you are going to execute this. It's the magician, the magi. And please realize that sometimes there are things that you may desire a great deal, but perhaps you're not in a position to change things right now. There's more time needed for preparation. There's more time needed for strategic planning. And if you're wise, you'll take the time. You'll be active in trying to plan your next move and building strategies versus reactive. This is Major Arcana, the Mistress. This is a lost cause. And maybe you are trying to recover something that's already lost, Aries. You're trying to resurrect something that's already gone. And you may really want it, but it might also be a time of letting go. Now, this could also be letting go of a desire to even break free. If you feel restricted, when you know that you can't technically break free from the situation because you are in a binding contract, or even from a standpoint of giving your word, making a verbal agreement, and you're not in a position to run away and back out of that. So it's also realizing perhaps you have to stay a little bit longer, you have to work a little bit longer in a place where you don't want to be, whether it's a job or a relationship. Realizing that you have to put up with some things perhaps that you don't want to put up with anymore, at least for a time, until you can figure out what you can do to change the situation on the long term. Keep yourself busy during this time. Try to be productive during this time, especially if you are restricted and you can't get out, you can't move away, you can't quit your job, you can't quit the relationship. You can't go away from a relationship that you're in. And maybe deep down inside you want to, or even a job. Or maybe it's an aspect of a part of you that just wants everything new and to start over from scratch. But you know that you can't just start over from scratch. Not right now. Not right now, the week of February 18th through the 25th. But you can start to plan how you're going to make that move. You can also start to plan what you can work with. You're in a situation of trying to recover, salvage, even salvage emotion, salvage feelings. Try to see the best in this situation, even if it's not what you truly desire. If you have to stay, if you can't get away, if you can't get out, then you know what you're dealing with, and you know that there's a requirement now to work with what you got for the time being, in the week of February 18th through the 25th. Work with what you got, and perhaps something positive or amazing that you didn't see before comes out. New discovery, new perception of someone, a new perception of your work, a new perception of you. Realizing that you can bend in ways that you didn't see before. See if anything else comes out, guys. I don't read reversals. Don't need to. So yeah, Aries, it's just more confirmation of the same situation. You want more. You felt restricted. You want to release. You want to escape. You want a new start. You want to press that reset button. Reset button. You want to start fresh. You want a new start. And it can happen. But you have to build up, especially if you have things already in place, if you have people already in place, if you have responsibilities already in place. You can't just run away like you may want to. You put a lot already into this career situation, your life, your lifestyle, how you are. It took time to build that up. It took energy and work. Now maybe it hasn't gone how you expected, or maybe you have certain challenges right now, Aries. I feel like Aries are dealing with some challenges right now that make them want to escape and run away, get away. They want to be left alone. They want to feel free. They want to feel liberated. They feel like it will affect their ability to create and even be more productive. Stifled, feeling stifled. But it took time to get into that situation. So it will take time and planning and patience. And patience. Yeah. Patience. Strategy. To get to this next place. Go from the 8 to the 9. To get to this next place of independence, this next place of accomplishment, accomplishing also feelings that you would like to have. If you want to leave an older relationship for a newer relationship, for a new person, a new lifestyle, you're going to have to sacrifice something. And if you're trying to process this, you know that it's going to hurt. It's even going to hurt you. You may not think it because you want this so bad, but it is going to affect and impact your psyche, how you are, how you feel. If you want to start over, you want to start new, it takes sacrifice, especially if things have already been built up and established. Can't have it all. Got to make choices. You got to prioritize. Now you may want to have it all. You may want to have your cake and eat it too. Magician, he thinks he can do just about anything, even the impossible. And Defiant Child, want to have it all. But most things take some sacrifice. You gotta lose something. And if you want to shake off bad relationships, jobs that aren't taking you anywhere, people that don't bring anything to you, they bring nothing, they put nothing on the table for you, okay, start planning to make that move. Start looking for strategies about what's the next step. If you can't make that move, try to look for coping mechanisms to stay in the situation that you're currently in and still be productive and positive. If you're not able to make that move, work on yourself. Work on yourself. Work on yourself. If you're going to break out, break away and leave and start over and press the reset button, realize that you might have to give up something. You maybe cannot have it all. Some things will have to be left behind, and you might even not realize right now what you may have to lose in this effort to make a restart, a new start, a reset, start over. It's all what's happening for Aries in the week of February 18th through the 25th. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So we're going to pull one or two of these. These are good tarot. See if we have anything else finally. We have the Five of Swords. It's the Five of Air. It's too much glare on that camera. This is the Five of Swords. Realizing what must go, what must stay. Realizing also what you may have to give up, what you're probably gonna have to sacrifice to get what you want. We have the Queen of Fire. This is the Queen of Wands. This is being strong, being confident, knowing what you want, what you truly want, what you want. What do you want to accomplish? What do you want? You have to know that before you actually make a decision to take a move, to change things up. You have to know what you want in the end. This is the Fool, Major Arcana. You have to know what you want. What's the final objective? So be strategic. You want to start over, start over. Start making those plans. Be smart about it. Take steps also to protect yourself if you plan on leaving a long-term relationship or even a career. Cover all the bases before you make a move. Take your time with it. Time is on your side right now, so don't rush because you're excited, enthusiastic, or frustrated. Don't let that propel you into anything that may be a problem later because you acted too quickly. So that's what I have for Aries in the week of February 18th through the 25th. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like the video. And I'll see you next week, guys. Thanks. Bye-bye.